The first time I heard David Miliband speak was at an event organised by Barry Sherman for the John Clare Trust, and I was surprised that a senior cabinet member should consider our English peasant poet and his memory important enough to warrant attending the event. But David spoke passionately about John Clare. He was witty, eloquent, and perhaps most importantly, he was brief. And I went home that evening and I said to my partner, I've just seen a future Prime Minister. Well, as the years went by and David's influence in politics and in government increased, I learnt much more about him. But mostly, I learnt things when I spent 24 hours with him in his South Shields constituency, and I saw there his dedication and the love that he had for his constituents. And I saw that reflected back in the deep respect that they had for him. This was not a young, high-flying politician whose ambition was to climb his way up the political ladder. This was a man who cared for his constituents. He felt his responsibility towards them. Now, my father's a Geordie, he was born in heaven, and I know that it takes a big man to win the trust and respect of these very remarkable people living in a corner of England which has had more than its fair share of difficulties and challenges. I am not shy to call myself a Labour man. Recently, while I was campaigning for a Labour candidate on the South Coast during the spring election, a Tory voter called me a tribal Labour supporter. It wasn't meant kindly. Well, I am, because I've always, since my childhood, believed in fairness, equality, and opportunity for all. Now, these are core Labour values, and they are David Miliband's values. This is a man who is not afraid to say that the Labour Party is a party for working people. But he also says that we have a duty not just to the party, but to all people. Yes, we must have change, but change with integrity. And that quality, integrity, is what is disastrously lacking in this coalition government. I feel even more strongly today than when I heard him speak of John Clare, that David Miliband is our best possible leader and our next Prime Minister.